This is TechRich here to make another unpopular video. So let's get started. Now, here's the thing. You have the MacBook Pro, and I'm going to review it from a Windows user point of view. Now, my last one was versus the MacBook Air, which I have to say I do not like. But with the MacBook Pro, I can kind of see where people are going with it. Now, basically, I'm going to be reviewing the 13 and the 15-inch Retina display at each going through. Now, with the display, you have uh, HD, higher than HD resolution with Retina display. It's basically like this is going to be the best thing you can get on a Mac right here, and basically some of the best you can get on a computer ever. Like Dell is trying to combat it, which they're doing a pretty good job. But for right now, I have to say that the 15-inch MacBook Pro is one of the best computers with resolution wise. Now the price, of course, the price is pretty hefty on it. So you see, but it's still good. Good for what you're paying for. Now you have the other one, like you're gonna have an Alienware laptop, which basically I think right now they have the same resolution as Mac, but again, you're paying for Mac OS. It's pretty good having the resolution wise. Now the price, of course, went over the price. Now the processor speed. Now the processor speed is basically really good with all of them, like 2.2 gigahertz. It's going to be faster than most cheap Windows computers, of course. Uh, what I'm currently running on is a backup computer, which is my Acer V5, and this has like 1.6 gigahertz. So you can tell that it's not as great as these MacBooks, but it was like $500, so that's why it's my backup. But you see how it has 2.6 gigahertz dual core Intel processor with turbo boost, so you can upgrade it to have 3.1 gigahertz. So you're really getting a faster processor, faster speeds, a bunch of fast. Like Macs are made to boot fast. Same thing with Windows 8. It's made to boot fast, and so with the processor speed, you're getting a lot better than the MacBook Air, especially with 2.8 gigahertz for the 13-inch. But I'm still having to say Windows does do it a little bit better with the Dell XPS 13 and with the even the Lenovo Yoga Pad has 2.6 with its 13-inch, and it's about $1,000, which is about $500 cheaper than the 13-inch one. The memory, of course, 16 gigabytes of memory for the MacBook Pro 15-inch, fantastic. I don't even think Dell has it to this ability. You can get it upgraded if you're able to edit it. Now I know with Toshiba laptops, you can get it customized to get 16 gigabytes of RAM. So again, you can customize it, but for right now, we're gonna say MacBook Pro has the ability for the price of what you're getting right here with I think 3-time HD capability here with the price of $2,000 and 2.6 gigahertz. You're pretty much set right here. Now here's the storage wise. Now this is what I kind of dislike about Mac laptops, is that you have this flash storage. Now recently with Windows computers, you're having a transfer to solid state drives from hard drives to solid state drives, and solid state drives are more reliable in my opinion than flash storage. They also can be upgradable. Now with flash storage, it cannot be upgraded, so what you have is what you get. Now you do have 512 gigabytes. It's pretty this is more than what a solid state drive can offer you for most laptops that you're buying. I think the Dell max out at 256. So the thing is I really do like what Mac is trying to do, but I really don't think the future is in flash storage. I think it is in solid state drives. Now, size and weight, of course, when you're buying with a MacBook Pro, it's going to be a lot heavier than a MacBook Air, but you still have, but it's worth it for the specs you have. And so that's why I'm saying that this is better than the MacBook Air. Now, graphics, you have the new Intel Iris Pro graphics. They and you see it can basically you're able to with video editing, which is my strong suit, kind of. You're really having enough with 2 gigabytes of dedicated graphics with the 15-inch Retina display, and so I really find that if you're gonna buy a MacBook Pro, go all out and get the 15-inch one. Like I know you have the processor speed is lower than the 13-inch, but you're getting that Intel Iris Pro graphics. If graphics is what you're looking for in your Mac, which I assume most people are, and then you have VGA output using the mini port. You can get all DVI. Most people use HDMI video output. So you see how basically everything is compatible with it. Like it's basically like most computers, you just have to connect something to make it compatible. Um, you have the mics, you have the FaceTime camera, basically the same thing as the Air. Most computers now do have 720p not FaceTime, but HD cameras. You have the HDMI, which basically Mac took a little while to get it on their computers, but now most Macs have it anyways. Um, and HDMI is, in my opinion, better than VGA or DVI, but there's up for debate. People are going to be debating this video no matter what I say. You have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, of course. Uh, it's debatable. I honestly find Windows Wi-Fi connection to be better. Whenever, for example, when you Hackintosh a Windows computer, you kind of like, for example, if I'm doing the HP Pavilion, Hackintoshing it, you have to change the wireless uh wireless card. So you have to make it compatible for the Mac, and you're basically downgrading your Wi-Fi, and that's in the HP Pavilion, which is $500. Now, Mac can always improve with their Wi-Fi capability. Now, it's going to be argued you don't know what you're talking about, TechRich, but still, to me, Mac is kind of stuck in 2010 with their wireless. Now, Bluetooth, they're good with Bluetooth, but come on, like to me, Macs don't like computers. Bluetooth is a good essential, but it's not. But if you're gonna pump something in, you better pump it into the Wi-Fi more than the Bluetooth. Audio, of course. I think they're planning on integrating Beats into the next generation of MacBook Airs or MacBook Airs and MacBook Pros. But for right now, you have they don't really go into much detail about the audio system. So it basically has everything you really need. Sound quality on Mac is pretty good. Most people, if you want to upgrade your sound, you use Bluetooth speakers, and that where Bluetooth comes into play. So you still have stuff like that. Keyboard and trackpad, basically everything. It basically has everything that one needs. You don't have a number pad, which some people get pissed off about if you're an accountant, but that's what you get. Macs haven't had those since, I don't know, their 2002 laptop that they made. Battery power. So basically 8 hours, 9 hours. It's really good for a laptop. Uh, Again, Dell XPS has the same capability. It's basically just splitting hairs here. Battery power, they're basically the same as what you can get on a Windows laptop that's basically going to be $400 cheaper, but we won't go into that debate like I did last time. Again, electrical requirements, no one gives a damn about them. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just most people don't care about electrical requirements for a computer. Same thing with TVs, and it's using OS Maverick, which I could do an entire video about how Maverick is officially one of the worst Mac operating systems, but it can be good with some point of views. But that's for another video. When I actually am using a Mac in lieu of doing all these reviews on a Windows PC. Built-in apps, you used to have all the normal ones, limited warranty, in the box, power cord, like they don't really need to tell you it. And then you can configure to have a terabyte of flash storage, which again, flash storage is better than a hard drive, which is what I'm using on my computer right now. But again, it's not the future. It's going to be solid state drive. Solid state drive can go faster, upgradable, etc. And you can't do that with the flash sticks that they're putting in the flash storage. And this has been my review. Now, for me, I would think that if I were you, I would go to the Dell XPS 13 with touchscreen. But again, uh, it's up to you what you want. This is basically cheaper uh, than most Macs. Again, but you have less memory and you have less storage with a solid state drive. To me, the processor is basically going to be the same speed, a little bit slower than the MacBook Pro 15-inch highest price, but again, not by much. It's 2.7 gigahertz upgraded to 3.1, and I think this is 2.8 upgraded to 4.0. So again, you're gonna have a faster processor speed, which is great. It's better than the Dell XPS. I'm willing to admit it to you right now. But again, in my opinion, it's not worth spending $500 more on it. And this is just the Dell XPS. I could go into Alienware, I could go into a bunch of them, but I don't want to make it like last review. So yeah, this has been a TechRich video. Let's see if we can aim for 16 dislikes, and there we go.